Live show. Feel free to continue talking if you want to, but we're going to be doing the show, and throughout the time we're going to be just asking questions about what ways are you getting into the groove of summer. So we're going to introduce the show and ourselves on the show, so I won't bore you by doing it twice, but I'm John. And
I'm Allison. You are Facebook Live right now.
Oh, I'm on Facebook Live. Okay, so we're going to start the show up, so enjoy. And we're going to start with our new theme music.
Now, it's time for the Principal's Playhouse, hosted by Allison Epsey and John Winstrom.
Keep going. I like
it. Okay. Keep it going? All right. So, right now, are people checking in? Right? Okay. We're going to run this through one more time.
It's time for the Principal's Playhouse, hosted by Allison Epsey and John Winstrom.
Hey everybody, welcome to the Principal's Playhouse. I want to thank my friend Mike Davis who made that incredible opening music for us.
I love it.
Isn't that cool? I mentioned it to him and he's like, yeah, I got this covered. So he started off with our theme music. So welcome everybody.
Thank you.
We are in front of a live studio audience today at the MEMSPA Summer Leadership Institute in Kalamazoo, Michigan.
I feel like mostly these principals are like embarrassed for us that we're up here in these costumes, but
it's every day for me. Yeah.
We host a Facebook Live talk show called the Principal's Playhouse. This is, I think, our 7th or so.
Eighth. This is number 8.
8th episode. And the idea is that we want to showcase that although being a principal is hard work, it sometimes gets a bad rap, and it is a lot of fun, and we can support each other and build each other up while we're learning and growing together. So,
absolutely. Big topics, serious topics, but handled in a fun way. So
with costumes.
With costumes usually. So we got to have fun. If we're not having fun, our teachers aren't having fun, and if our teachers aren't having fun, our students aren't having fun. So that's our whole premise behind the Principal's Playhouse.
So I'm Allison Epsey. I am a principal in Zeeland, Michigan of Quincy Elementary. So proud. I am like so ready to get back and zone in on the amazing things that are going to happen this year at Quincy Elementary. So I'm ready totally to get our groove back. I'm also the mom of 2 sons, ages 11 and 16. And I have my husband Jim, and I wrote a book called The Path to Serendipity. It's right here. Yeah. And that came out in May. Yep. All right, John, tell us about you.
All right, I am the proud principal of Buchanan Elementary for Livonia Public Schools, if I can say it right. And I am super excited for this year because this is my 2nd year in the building. So last year, we did a lot of team building, getting to know one another, and so this year, I feel like we can hit the ground running and do some amazing, amazing things. I am the dad of 2 daughters, so Marina and Mira, if you're watching, hi. Husband of Stacy, and I just feel like I have the best job in the world. So excited to be here. And we talked earlier about why we do the Principal's Playhouse, our theme behind it. I actually do it because Allison told me I was going to be doing this. She called me and she said, I got this idea and you're doing it. So
I love John for many reasons, but top of the list is that he does what I tell him to do.
Pretty much. So it's a great working relationship. She just says do it and I do it. So,
I feel like I just need to sit here like this the entire time. But we're going to play some groovy music a minute.
We are.
And I was thinking I could just pan. I think this is our biggest live audience.
This is.
They are not here by choice. They're here because there's breakfast and coffee, but we're going to pan it anyway.
So we need to start doing this more often. Get your groove on, people.
You're about to be famous. Uh-huh.
Sing it.
Are you back?
So we did this in Chicago at the National Principals Conference, and it was really funny because the people in the audience were also on Facebook Live, so we were like, oh, we just doubled our audience. Actually, it was all the same people, But yeah, it looked really good. So
we are at we're in Kalamazoo, Michigan at the MEMSPA Summer Leadership Institute.
yes.
And we get to learn from the amazing Beth Huff this morning, right? We're super
Yep,
excited
and
about
we're
that.
going to bring her up in just a second. So
I want to share this though.
Oh,
a minute.
please, please.
So, did you guys see this swag from MEMSPA? I have been dreaming about this. When somebody gives me the finger when I'm driving down the road because I go so slow or something, I am just gonna like. I think it might be a driving hazard. I seriously wanted to invent one of these myself.
you should have.
Yeah, should have.
Well, next time. Put that.
Next time, yeah. All right, so here we
All
are.
right, so here we go. So our driving question for this episode is, how are you getting back into the groove of school? What are you going to do with your staff, with your team, to get going in the year? So Allison, why don't you start us off with what types of things are you going to be doing?
Okay, so I know that's our topic, but I do have something that I need to ask you about.
Oh, yeah. Okay, yeah.
I heard a rumor about you.
A lot of them floating around.
I heard you have
They
some-
think I dress like this all the time. so.
Some presidential aspirations.
Yep,
Can you tell us about that?
I am going to throw my name in the ring for running for MEMSPA president-elect. So for this winter, I'll be.
You
throwing
heard
my
it
name in.
first.
So
We'll add president to the list of titles for you.
just running for president. Yeah.
Well, I don't know.
So yeah, so I'm excited about that. It seemed like the right time because my term on the board for MEMSPA ends at the end of this year, and I wanted to continue to serve this great organization. So putting my name in there. So we'll see.
Yeah.
We'll see.
Excited.
So, and I hear you have a keynote event
Yes.
next week.
Yeah, it's a
Where
week
at?
from today in Oklahoma.
Oklahoma.
Saline, Oklahoma. I'm coming for you. I'm not gonna wear this, I promise.
So Allison is now a national presenter because
Aw.
that would make you
Yes.
national.
Pretty exciting.
All right. So digging into our topic of getting back into the groove.
Yes.
What types of things are you doing to get back into the groove for your school?
So I'm
With your
excited
team.
for us to reconnect in a few different ways. And one is a little celebration at my house. It's
Yeah.
just fun to get together outside of school hours
Yeah.
and enjoy each other's company. So we're going to do that. And then another something I did last year that we're going to do again this year is, are you familiar with Flipgrid?
Yes.
So last year, over the month of August, teachers submitted videos to Flipgrid about the highlights of their summer.
Okay.
So by the time we got together, the couple days before school started, we already knew the highlights of each other's summers, and we got to
Awesome.
enjoy. Some teachers made super funny videos, and some teachers were, talking about what they were reading and learning over the summer. But that was a great way to reconnect and get our groove back on.
So Flipgrid is something everyone can use with their teams to build
Yeah,
up
we're
in a
going to
nice, quick and
actually,
easy way.
we're
So.
diving into that this afternoon in our workshop session.
Nice. All right.
What are you doing?
Well, because last year was my first year at my building, so one of the things that I like to do with my staff every year is do I don't even like to call them book studies because that makes it sound like it's work. I like to give a gift of a book every year, and I tell teachers, read it if you want to. You can set it on your shelf if you'd like to too, but I feel like just there's power in everybody having it in their hands, and then talking about ideas from the book. And as we come back, if they haven't read it, they might start reading it once we start talking about it. So this year I purchased Teach Like a Pirate for each one of my staff members, and that was everyone, our secretary, our custodians, all the way through every teacher, every support teacher, so that we are all on the same page, because really Teach Like a Pirate is about finding your passion. And that's what I want us to do as a staff, of what are you passionate about, and how can you bring that positive, hey Mike, positive energy and excitement into your classroom, into our school. So we're going to start off this year talking about that. One other thing we're going to do is, last year, not knowing people, I asked what their hopes were for the year, their hopes, their dreams. And I shared that out in a presentation, and they really focused around community building, teamwork. This year, I kind of want to take it to the next level and move beyond hopes and dreams to what are your plans, what are your goals and your strategies. So really implementing that and taking some action steps. So I'm excited this year.
Yeah,
I'm excited
sounds
every
like
year.
it's going to be a great start.
All right.
So shall we ask a guest to come up?
We would like to bring up the amazing Beth.
It's you.
Good. Author of Lead Like a Pirate, co-author of Lead Like a Pirate. So, welcome, Beth.
Welcome. I brought my disco ball with me. I never leave home without it.
I love people.
You need a
I
disco
love people
ball?
who bring their own disco
I
balls.
did, and it is
love
awesome.
that.
It just plugs right into your phone and instant party. So very exciting. Thanks for having me, guys. I'm excited to be here. Michigan's my favorite. I said I'm not coming home. I love Michigan. I probably will never leave. Except school starts tomorrow, so I gotta be back. So,
I think some people would be pretty upset.
yeah, I've already been told that. So,
But you're coming back.
I'll be back whenever you guys invite me. Definitely, definitely.
So tell us, how are you? You're going back to work tomorrow.
Yeah.
How are you gonna get your groove back?
Well, we have lots of things planned. For those of you guys that follow us on Twitter, I have an amazing staff. I work with amazing people every day, and my assistant principal especially, like when you have a person that helps you, like embraces your crazy and is like, yes, me too. I mean, there's nothing better than that. So we have our theme this year. I'm at middle school. I was elementary for 15 years and then was moved up to middle school, and I love middle school. That's my people. I love them. They are just amazing, and I love it because I can be crazy to them and make them think that I'm looking at them and not your video.
No,
Sorry.
that's okay.
I forgot I'm on.
No, you're
video
good.
here.
That's good.
But it's so great to have that energy, and so we have a theme every year. This year it's Game On, because Game On really encompasses so much. It encompasses sports, but it also encompasses Fortnite, and it encompasses all the other stuff that's exciting to them. So our staff, we always dress up on that first day of school, and I'll tell that story a little bit more as we talk later on today. But my assistant principal and I we have our costumes ready. She is Luigi and I am Mario, and we always have like this big reveal. All the kids are in the gym to start the day, and then we will be introducing each of our teams, our 6th grade teachers, our 7th grade teachers, with their own walk-up song. So we all have our own walk-up song. That's how we'll introduce it. And then we are a house school. So last year we started a house system kind of based off what Ron Clark Academy does, as well as Todd Nuzloni does it at his school. There's several other schools that do that as well. And so it's great to welcome our new 6th graders into their house and help them feel a sense of belonging. And then we're ready to roll. We also do, we're dedicated to those first 3 days of school being amazing and not making them reading the syllabus or going over the handbook or like, what shall you not do? I mean, pretty much everybody but kindergarten knows don't hit, be nice, but you know, they still mess up because they're kids. So we will go over expectations, but we'll do it in a fun way, game on way. And then Thursday is a Teach Like a Pirate Day. So we challenge our teachers, and this is all developed too by our leadership team. So it's not just my assistant and I coming up with these crazy things. Our leadership team of everyone in our building help come up with what we're doing. And so the Teach Like a Pirate Day is you basically teach your best lessons first. Like if I'm a 6th grade math teacher, what's that one math teacher that I can get my kids hooked on? So we do that on Thursday, and then Friday we have our first house day. So we'll do competitions and fun stuff. And
Wow.
Yeah, so hopefully to build that community and family and team. So yeah, I mean,
I love the idea of each having their own theme song. I
yeah.
love that.
I love that.
I may steal that.
and we'll probably take it over to the kids so the kids can have their own walk-up
Oh,
song.
awesome.
I can only imagine what our middle schoolers will come up with. All right. Mine is Walk It Like You Talk It, so I mean, I can't complain too much because that song, we have to do the edited version on that. So. Anyways.
Love it.
Yeah.
Awesome. Well, thank you.
You're
Thank you,
welcome.
Beth.
Thanks for
Appreciate
having
it
me.
for sharing.
Appreciate it. I can leave my disco
You
ball.
leave the
thank
disco
you.
ball. Thank
Awesome.
you.
Thank you, guys. Excited to be here.
There we go.
All right. Good time for a couple people to share.
Yeah, do we have Molly and Melissa or not? They're not here.
Molly, Melissa, are you guys here?
No. They ditched us. That's okay.
They slept in. In front of millions of people, they're being called out right now.
Yes.
Okay. We've got time for one, maybe two more people to come up and share out, if you'd like to, ways that you are getting into the groove, things that you are starting off with your staff, fun, exciting ideas to share out.
I think everybody just like looked at their computers intensely.
Jeff and Cindy, do you guys want to share out about you said you guys are doing a leadership kickoff next week? Yeah. You want to share? Come on.
I'll let you borrow my glasses.
So can we turn it around at them?
Yeah, they won't
Okay.
be able to hear her, but you can interpret.
I have no idea. Go ahead, Cindy.
Oh, so I was just saying, we were looking forward to going back to school. Our district is hosting a leadership team retreat for all of our administrators. So our first day, we kind of do some back to school business, and then the second day, we engage in some team building, and it's just a great way to kick in and get ready for the new school year.
All right.
Thank you.
That was Cindy and Jeff. They have got some awesome things going on in there. Jason. What? Come on up. Thanks for volunteering. Come on up. Let's hear it for Jason.
Taryn, are you next?
All right, Jason, tell us about what you're going to do to kick off the year. And you want to tell us about your new role?
Well, as of yesterday, I am now the Director of Curriculum Innovation and Grants for the Riverview Community School District, so I'm no longer the principal at Forest Elementary School. So if my community members are watching me live, they're just finding out about this.
Wow.
You heard it here
Surprise.
first. You heard it here first.
But I'm still going to stay involved with MEMSPA, but I'm working with our superintendent for our first home opener kickoff football game. We are going to be getting a tent, and we're going to do a barbecue and invite all the staff to have a little like tailgate, welcome back type thing before because our first home football game is 2 weeks before school starts, so the staff's going to be coming back. So we're going to do a nice little barbecue and do something like that. But it's going to involve the entire district, not just my building. So that's one of the ideas that we're going to be trying this year.
Awesome.
Wonderful. Everyone's
Well,
starting off.
congratulations.
Yeah,
thank you.
congratulations,
Thank you,
Jason.
guys.
Thank you. All right.
Giveaway time?
All right.
Oh, giveaway time.
So
I'm getting out
at
of here.
this time, I'm going to play some music, some groovy music. While I'm doing that, if you wouldn't mind checking the backs of your chairs, and whoever has the Lucky Path to Serendipity sticker is going to get one of our Principal's Playhouse t-shirts. So I'm going to start the music, and then you may start looking for your... Ooh, shaking our groove thing.
Under or...
Oh, wow, that was quick.
Awesome.
I'm a huge fan.
Shake your groove thing. Come on. All right. So you get to come up. You can pick. We've got some different colors here now. So, and then hold up your what's the color?
That's green. Okay.
Green. Okay. Hold it up for the camera. All right.
All right, we're going to sign off.
All right. All right, we want to thank everyone for being here. This is what we have to start doing now, a captive audience. You had no choice. You had to come here if you were going to get breakfast and hear Beth's amazing presentation. So I want to thank everyone for your participation. I want to thank MEMSPA and Taryn and everyone for being so flexible to have us do this fun show and having you all be a part of it. So thank you guys for letting us do this.
So we end every Principal's Playhouse in the same way.
Yep. We're going to ask you to help us out. So at the end, we say, and this is, again, the theme of our whole show, when you need some inspiration when the workday's done, then we're going to ask you to say, come to the Principal's Playhouse and have some fun. So we're going to do this
Should we
as
turn
a
it
group.
around?
Let's turn it around. So let's do this as a group. We'll prompt you. It worked in Chicago, so it should work here. All right. Are we
All
ready?
right.
All right.
What do you need?
When you need some
Some
inspiration,
inspiration
when the workday is done, come to the Principal's Playhouse and have some fun.